Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. I am Uday Zaskia. You could call me Uday, or however you would like to call me. I am from Indonesia. I'm a high school student from Dar Enisa Islamic School in West Java, Bogor, Indonesia. So I'm actually really interested in this program because I've been taking a writing class that for like 3 months, and then I'm going to take speaking class and stuff. And I feel like I have a lot of this opinion in myself and a lot of things that I want to do, and I feel like I want to contribute in something. Okay, now this is the interesting part. I think it is. We're going to talk about the SDGs, Sustainable Development Goals, which every country is apparently struggling with these issues, and we should definitely work together to make this thing better. So the one I'm going to talk today, I'm going to put a focus on this woman that comes from a low income families. When a woman is struggling with financial issues, they have double burden. What is it, double burden? So double burden means, they have to work they have to be a mom, a mother, a wife, to cook for their families, to take care of their families, to raise the children, to take care of the children, those mother domestic things to do. And the second thing, if they have financial struggles, that means they have to work for their families too. They have to help their husband to search out for money. And of course, with like young girls that comes from this financial struggling family, they're not being prioritized for getting the education, which means it's harder for them to break that vicious cycle of poverty themselves. Once they get married, that cycle of their mother, having to do the double burden is going to happen to them too. And it's just like the cycle of generation and generation. And I think that should be break. We should break them. It should be break. Yeah. My dad once interviewed people from this so-called poor area, and turns out, even though they're struggling with financial issues, they are actually not that poor. And what I meant by that is when we ask them if they would feel sad if they lost like 1,000 rupiah in a day, they actually don't mind. They don't see it as a big thing. They don't, they're totally fine with it. And now, thinking about it, imagine if those people lost 1,000 rupiah every day in a year, which means there will be 365 days, right? And now, instead of losing them, they could actually save them, like some kind of a planned saving, so they're going to save their money 1,000 rupiah in a day, every day in a year. There will be 365,000 rupiah, and that is quite a lot of money. And if they could get that money at the end of the year, it could actually help them to afford things such as getting their education for their children. And that is how it could help them to break that vicious cycle of poverty. If their children can get, education, that means their social status can actually be helped. So that is actually a really great idea I have. But this thing surely won't work if these people that we want to help does not understand what we're trying to do. And this world is cruel. It's filled with selfish people. They want to take away people's money, and they could think it that way. They could think it as a bad thing that we want to take away their money. So that's why we should make things cooperative, which by making things cooperative, I think we can reach out to these poor areas, and we should connect with them, that we should know them, or even to help, we could reach out to the head of the village and get to know them. So it's not about us pitying them for being poor and we want to help them. It's more about us helping them helping themselves, which is really great because that means they're being cooperative with us and they're actually, doing the work with us. So that is a really great idea, and I would say that like a cooperative training where we educate them and we build networking and having connection with them. So that would work. That would definitely work. So yeah, I'm so willing to join this program and learn new things and making new friends. That would be so fun. So I think that is it. Yeah, thank you so much. That is it from me. Thank you so much for hearing me talking. That was fun. So yeah, thank you.